Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot coming at you with the weekly comic book roundup. We've got a decently sized haul, so let's kick things off with Catwoman number 69. Nice. As part of the All In initiative, this is something of a fresh, a new, a fresh jumping on point. As we've got a new creative team, so basically the start of a new creative team's run. So, in fact, writer Torun Grombeck has proven to be quite talented with their work on Venom um, and Thor in the past. So we're going to see how this run plays out. So the issue begins in Gotham City. Selena Kyle is in a safe house and has learned about has heard news of well, her death. Not so much her death, but the death of one of her of an alias of hers. Evie Hall. And apparently that her there are police undercover staking out her actual apartment. That's, like I said, she's in a safe house. There's also a car that continuously shows up, but doesn't seem to do anything. So the police are curious. She has a among the things in her go bag is a police scanner. So yeah. But the previous night, she was at a function and potentially with the idea of presumably robbing a CEO blind. However, when there's a point when she's gets physically close to the guy and he's shot in the head. Selena flees the scene. Discovers cops on her block. We learn that someone is watching for her, but Selena changes into her new Catwoman costume with the and gets to her old place. There are a few things she wants to grab before she leaves and to figure out what's going on. But there's an assassin there, and Catwoman makes a quick run of the assassin. And but she changes clothes and puts on a wig with the basically she looks to be a nurse going on shift at night. But She takes a bus and and while on the bus, heading to where the end of the line, she starts communicating with her the team that she had when she was Evie Hall. Um, and seems some of them are dead, but she manages to get with one member, S. She buys herself a car, and then as well as ticket to Berlin. And the shady organization that's tracking her notes that that's where she is. And that is where the issue ends. Interesting. While I'm not too fond of the fact of all of Selena's supporting cast being ignored, or just for the time being, I'm willing to give Groenbeck some time, some leeway before I write the runoff. But so far it's interesting, at least. I am curious to see which shady organization has their eye on Selena. There are plenty to choose from in the DC universe, and in fact, most of them aren't even associated with Amanda Waller. So, moving on though to our next book, we've got Batman and Robin Year One, #1. So, chances are, if you know who Batman and Robin are, you know what happened. Dick Grayson's parents, who were a circus part of Haley Circus as the Flying Graysons, and they were killed by a mobster named Tony Zuko. There's more to that, and that will actually be talked about in the next video. And Bruce Wayne was present and helped Dick basically get justice for the murder of his parents. So the issue begins. It's been a few months, and the Bruce Wayne has extended the invitation to let Dick Grayson become his sidekick. There's nothing else to help him work through what everything he's been feeling, and also what he's having to deal with. But while Alfred is at least somewhat supportive of this plan, Bruce is unsure. However, the bat signal gets lit up, and so Batman and Robin make their debut as a duo to Commissioner Gordon. Apparently, Two-Face has stolen a sealed file from the GCPD, and Gordon actually specifies that it needs to be returned sealed. So basically, Batman and Robin utilize the streets of Gotham to help out, and Batman shows him that the Batmobile can go vertical. Largely not, but not telling him ahead of time because he wanted to test Robin's adaptability, A+. but managed to find Two-Face, and Robin storms in and activates pressure mines in the floor, and Batman does the same, but Two-Face flips on it and explains that there's a new boss moving in, and he's been planting advanced men in Gotham for nearly a year, and they've been ordered to go to war with the Batman. But it was a coin flip involved, Two-Face, so, and Batman presumes that it came up good side, but it wasn't a warning; it was a threat, and to avoid the mines, Batman and Robin each use a batarang to keep pressure on them, and escape with on their line guns as the building explodes. Across town at Muldorf Airfield, a General Grimaldi is bringing his father to Gotham. And apparently his arrival is supposed to be a secret. However, at least it does seem that someone has learned of his arrival, and that Grimaldi kills one of his men who is supposed to be making the arrangements for some of the arrangements. What's notable in the last page is a close-up on Grimaldi's ring. We'll have to see what that basically signifies. But that is where the issue ends. Interesting start. Definitely have theories about General Grimaldi. I mean, not like large theories, but just like probably linked to another villain that that for whatever reason, the ring is important, obviously. So, but moving on to our last book for the moment, we've got Batman Superman World's Finest number 32. So, where we left off, Eclipso had attacked the League, and the Justice League satellite had exploded. The issue begins with news stations covering the story, and the Justice League is down. However, Batman and Superman are not. It's worse. They're possessed by Eclipso. But Batman and Superman arrive at the Batcave. Basically just disregarding Robin with just not worth the time. And so, but Robin manages to learn that Batman is getting information, basically locations of various satellites. And so Robin goes to tell the JSA what's happened. As he says, he needs hitters and transportation. Superman and Eclipso arrive at remains of Solar City, and talk with the former host, with Eclipso's former host, Dr. Bruce Gordon, whom Eclipso has opted to rename Lumos, Prince of Light. And Gordon has basically opted to serve Eclipso. Seems at the JSA headquarters, it seems that the Justice League is imprisoned in a giant version of Eclipso's Black Diamond. And Robin shows up and tells the JSA what's happened to Batman. Hawkman and Opposite Day split up into two teams: one team for Batman, one team for Superman. While Lantern, tries to free the League. And Robin explains that Batman was hacking into NASA files for a list of Earth's telecommunications satellites, and Superman flew off to seemingly play hardball with them. Jay Garrick surmises that it seems that Eclipso's plan is to sow chaos. Bat signals lit up in Gotham. Gordon and his daughter are they're waiting for Batman to show up. The signal is turned off, but and Eclipso Batman shows up. But the JSA are ready. The Spectre, Sand, and Hawkman, and apparently, Eclipso's magic is every bit as strong as the Spectre's. So, a plan is formed while Superman's going after telecommunications satellites with basically Jay Garrick opting to run from Superman while holding, or presumably with something he desires. In the Sahara Desert, the Flash can't vibrate through the diamond. Green Lantern's ring is worthless against it. Elongated Man points out that why they chose Superman and Batman, or why Eclipso chose Superman and Batman, as Superman has access to intel that the rest of the League doesn't. And Superman, well, immense would take an immense amount of energy, and coordination for Eclipso to control a living solar battery. And if he kept the League alive, well, they plan on using them for something. But that's the point when Green Lantern shows up, Donald Scott, and him and Hal try to work together to get out of the Black Diamond. But Elongated Man realizes that Eclipso was using the League as bait, as it seems the energies from the Black Diamond are tracing up from the diamond itself to Green Lantern. But Batman is snapped out of it by the Spectre, basically snapping Robin's neck in front of Batman. That manages to basically regain control of his body. He thanks the Spectre for giving him the wake-up call he needed, and asks Spectre to never do that again. But Dr. Fate is able to separate Eclipse from Superman, all in part by having him fly right at the sun. And the League is freed, and the JSA and the Justice League attack Eclipso together. Just as the Justice League is turned into presumably Diamond. And that is where the issue ends. Interesting. I was starting to think that the story, this must be a short story, but it looks like it's going to take a little longer. Anyways, that's going to do it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, Mastodon, Patreon, PayPal can be found in the description box down below. Big shout out to Patreon patron Red Band of the Penis. Thank you so much for your support. It is greatly appreciated. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off saying, live long and rock hard.